Number 9, Mason LaRue. Number 10, Tommy Daly. Number 13, Duncan Ryan. Number 14, Caden Crow. Number 15, Jacob Reese. Number 16, Caden Robertson. Number 18, Landon Fakely. Number 20, Cooper Harris. Number 22, Peyton Resnick. Number 23, Trace Barber. Number 27, Jack Herncall. And number 25, Patrick Bird. The starting lineup for the Mustangs tonight. Number 1, catching, Dane Perry. Number 3, your designated hitter, Landon McGuire. Number 5, playing shortstop, Dawson Henson. Number 12, playing left field, Justin Holcomb. Number 24, playing first base, Matt Laura. Number 2, playing third base, Caden Wells. Number 11, playing center field, Lane Vegas. Number 26, playing right field, Jackson Black. Number 17, playing second base, Ryan Chisholm. And the pitcher for the Mustangs tonight, number 21, Landon Collins. The Mustangs are coached by Coach Benavidez, Coach Hollier, Cook, and Clemens. And introducing your Santa Fe Indians, starting with the subs, number 1, Austin Reyna. Number 4, Jonathan Frere. Number 7, Trenton Lewis. Number 9, Rowdy Lofton. Number 15, Dylan Jones. Number 16, Reese Kitty. Number 17, Braden Noble. And number 27, Colton Wright. And the starting lineup for your Indians tonight. Number 6, playing shortstop, Jace Richardson. Number 14, playing left field, Jonathan Bassinelli. Number 3, playing first base, Ronnie Rouse. Number 13, playing right field, Noah Nelson. Number 10, your pitcher for tonight, Jared Williams. Number 12, playing third base, Jackson Higgins. Number 33, playing center field, Zane Brewer. Number 28, playing second base, Tyler Atkins. And number 18, your catcher, Easton Cantrell. And your designated hitter, number 11, Talon Morgan. And the Indians are coached by Coach Ronnie Wool, Coach Taylor Wool, Coach Don, and Coach Gale. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, there.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Santa Fe, Texas, home of the Indians. I'm Joe Hollier, along with Cade Lyko, our producer tonight, Jennifer Hollier, our QA, Chuck Licata. We are moments away from getting this game underway between Friendswood and Santa Fe. A couple of District 25A leaders, Friendswood, Santa Fe, and LaPorte, all with 2 losses. LaPorte actually is 8-2 currently. They'll have a bye week coming up. Santa Fe 7-2, currently holding the tiebreaker over Friendswood with their win over Friendswood at Friendswood. Friendswood also 7-2, and then Angleton at 4-5. Iowa Colony at 4-6. They are at Brenham tonight. They have their bye week tonight, and then Galveston Ball at 2-8. And Texas City at 1-8, and Texas City is at Galveston Ball tonight. So a couple of the first place teams going tonight, and a couple of the last place teams going head to head tonight. Kate, it's been a while since Friendswood's won here. They have played well up to a point. It always seems like it's this one inning that goes awry, and it always ends up being enough for Santa Fe to get a win. Talk about that and talk about the last 3 years trying to get over that hump, because they need a win tonight.
Yeah, it's a big spot right here. Coming off a big win against Ball, where they needed every inning of that 9 innings to get it done, and right here you've got a battle of first place teams with the outright lead at stake. So at least between these two, the outright lead. So it's been a battle over the years here for whatever reason. Like you said, we talked about it before the game. It's just always seems to be that one inning where the wheels come off and the brakes go out and the transmission's left on the freeway. Like, it just comes all apart. So different squad this year. Both teams I would say could say the same thing. So I'm looking forward to breaking that streak here tonight.
Jarrett Williams on the mound for the Indians tonight. Landon Collins on the mound for the Mustangs. I don't know if you noticed during the Star Spangled Banner, the wind is blowing almost dead center. It's more like left center. So wind, a good 15 to 20 mile an hour wind blowing out, which the Friendswood home field never gets that. It's always right in your face.
Hey, the ball's going to fly tonight, Joe.
Leading off, Dane Perry, hitting .321 in district. Perry's had a solid senior season. Been excellent behind the plate. Takes a first pitch curveball in there for strike 1. Good crowd from both teams tonight. It's always a very well-attended game between these two teams. That one stays down just a little bit.
Yep, neighbors, if you will, district and geographically. We're just right down the street, so always a good showing between these two, and always a competitive baseball game.
Another break ball. That's a good one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know if you heard the PA announcer. That's Kyler Thompson's dad. Kyler roamed center field for the Indians before playing at Galveston Ball, and now he's at not Galveston, the Whitecaps down in University of Galveston. Junior college, and now he's at Texas Tech playing center field, leading off for the Red Raiders.
That's just awesome, man.
It's
cool to have some district foes at one point, teammates now. And
Maxie at catcher, and Thompson playing center field. Jammed him. Going to line it to this trouble. It's going to drop, and a little flare out to right field, drops in front of the right fielder.
Next up for the Mustangs, designated hitter number 3, Landon McGuire.
Yeah, that ball got in on and ran in on the hands. He just strong enough to kind of fist it out there down the right field line and just.
I thought that wind might blow it back fair, but also might blow it back to Zane Brewer in right field and make the catch. Coach is out already. Maybe it was I don't know if he maybe shook off a pitch or.
That's one of those stares from a coach that you don't like seeing. Now we've got the palms up from the coach, so maybe there's a little miscommunication. Obviously, he didn't like something that he saw, so better to talk about it now and get it out of there and get back on the same page. Interesting start.
Landon McGuire will step in. DH is hitting .200 in district. Lefty on lefty. So Friendswood did in the first inning what they almost didn't do the entire game against Galveston Ball is get a leadoff guy on.
Yeah, it took to that last inning, right? To the 9th, I think. Or was it the 7th? I can't remember now. Was it the 7th they got the leadoff man on finally, or was it the 9th?
It was, I think it was the 6th.
Okay, maybe.
I may even have that.
Remember.
Hold on, I may have it here.
So McGuire was squared around early on strike 1, did not square around that time, and took strike 2. So now.
Oh, you're right. It was the 7th. Lead off walk.
Yeah.
And guess who scored? Lead off walk. Yeah, Friendswood tied it in the 7th and won it on a Matt Lara suicide squeeze.
Yeah, but that's 7th.
In the 9th.
That 7th inning hit. 2 outs, 2 strikes, bases loaded, right? And couldn't have come at a better time for Holcomb just driving that ball and plunked him. There we go.
That curveball did not come around.
Next up for the Mustangs, shortstop number 5, Dawson Henson.
And here's an opportunity for Friendswood to jump on the board early. Strong wind, a guy that's got a lot of pull power. See what happens.
Got your 3 best hitters in a row. You got Henson, Holcomb, and then Lara.
Yep.
If you're going by stats alone, those guys have been putting up some numbers.
But if you're going to beat Santa Fe at home, you got to take advantage of opportunities when you get them. And this is a big one early right here for Friendswood.
Another breaking ball, called a strike. Gets away from the catcher for a minute.
Yeah, I think it's a mix-up again. Catcher
looking for something
fastball
else.
And got off speed. So, but it worked out in their favor.
A lot of times you don't catch that clean, you don't get that call. But
yep. That one did break right down the middle, though.
Yeah, it did. I know, that's the right call.
It was, for sure. Definitely a cross up there with the battery, but they'll get it squared away.
And Jacob Rogers on Tech is finally healthy and pitching again for Texas Tech. It's good to see him back on the mound.
Great news.
Line down
There
the
we
right
go.
field
There
and
we go.
inside the line. It's going to roll to the corner. Mustangs don't get on the board. 1 run is in.
That might be a triple.
Here comes the second run. He'll score standing up, and Henson will get in there with a 2-run triple, and the Mustangs lead 2-0.
Big shot early for Friendswood right there. Great piece of hitting by Dawson Henson, just taking that ball where it's pitched, hitting it the other way. Went up there with a purpose, and when you can do that, let that ball travel and drive it down the right field line, big things can happen, and that's what we saw. 2 early runs and still nobody out and a man 90 foot away.
Let me tell you, we did not do that for the last 4 games. Nobody ever sat back on a slow curveball and tried to go the other way with it. You know, good things happen when you do that. Here's Holcomb. High chopper, and that's going to get a run home, man. That's perfect. Oh, Holcomb does his job.
Yeah, that's a turf hop right there for you. That's a big old hop off that one bounce. One bounce right in front of the plate and went all the way out to the second baseman.
Mustangs, first baseman number 24, Matt Lara.
So a big crooked number for the Mustangs here in the first. And brings up Matt Lara. That's with 1 away.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Friendswood Mustang right now. Just what the doctor ordered against Fay at their house.
Lara coming off the game winner against Galveston Ball. Put down a beautiful suicide squeeze bunt in the bottom of the 9th. Lara also got hit by 2 pitches in that game. Oh, another rollover. Oh, but he's got time. Stayed with it. Did the right thing, charged it the right way. Tried to backhand it and kind of awkwardly, but with Lara running, still had time to make the play. So 2 quick outs after a few runs, and it brings up Caden Wells.
The 2 hottest hitters of the team.
Yep.
Both
hitting over
high
400.
choppers to second base there, which is unusual for them.
Here's Caden Wells hitting 240. Wells had a good game against Galveston Ball. He was 2 for 3 with a walk in that game, had an RBI as well. Bases loaded walk RBI. Those are some of the easiest RBIs you're going to get.
Showed good discipline at that at bat, though, because they weren't missing by much, but he knew the zone.
This one's playable. It's going to fall. Ooh, man.
There's that wind you were talking
Wind
about.
pushing it back, yep.
Right back.
So the second baseman ends up making all 3 plays for Santa Fe. And we'll head to the bottom half of the first. Mustangs lead at 3-0. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Richardson.
Chase Richardson to lead it off for Santa Fe. Landon Collins on the mound for your Mustangs. It's an inside strike to start Richardson. Busts him inside again, 1-1.
Good idea to go back to that pitch. Didn't get the call that time, but
went a little further in, yeah.
Went a little further in like you should. Good pitch.
Ooh, smoked him.
That one went way in. Got the hip.
In, further in, way in.
Yeah. Kind of just came across and yanked that one a little bit.
For your Indians, left fielder, number 14, Jonathan Bassanelli.
Not what you want to do after putting up 3 runs is
look, man,
plunk the first guy and give him a little bit of hope coming into the bottom half.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic of Collins too. Normally he throws a lot of strikes.
He's piping his warm-ups. I think he just kind of overamped that one a little bit and cooked it. Held on a little long.
Here's Bassanelli, the left fielder. Richardson at first, nobody out. And pitch is up for ball 1. Blake Encarnacion started here last year, struggled, but struggled effectively, kept the Mustangs in it up until they had, the disastrous inning.
It's always one.
Blake,
but not tonight, Joe.
Blake throwing for Nebraska this season. Pitch up, strike 2.
Blew the high gas by him right there. Might be a good spot to check the runner here.
Big lead at first.
Good tempo change. I like it.
Tried to go upstairs again, 2-2.
That's a good approach all the way around there by Landon. Changed his tempo up so the base runner couldn't get comfortable, and then also climbed the ladder on the batter there after he chased a high strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes now to Bassinelli. Grounded, double play ball. Chisholm to Dawson, to Lara.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's been a minute since we've seen one of those so crisp, so clean. I love it. Little 4-6-3 action.
Coming to the plate for your Indians, first baseman number 3, Ronnie Rouse.
Here's Ronnie Rouse, the first baseman. And Chisholm with an excellent feed to Dawson across the bag.
Yeah, made that look easy. Pitcher's best friend right there. Oh, great.
Good off-speed pitch from Collins.
Good arm action on that changeup. Had him way out in front.
Ooh. Close, call the ball. And people still pouring in here, getting off work. 7 o'clock start. A lot of these games are at 6, but tonight a 7 o'clock start. I think our last 3 are going to be 7 o'clock starts. Friendswood has Iowa Colony and Angleton left after this. I believe Santa Fe's 2 losses both came to LaPorte.
That is confirmed.
So
yes, sir.
LaPorte has that over them. They have split with Friendswood. So if you're a LaPorte fan, you're kind of rooting for Santa Fe here. Whew, wow. Couple of free passes here in
Coming to the plate for
the first inning.
Fielder, number 13, Noah
Yeah, a
Nelson.
little uncharacteristic so far from Landon. Only 5 strikes through 14 pitches. So he's going to need to settle down and find that zone.
Brings up the right fielder, Noah Nelson.
Good pitch there. Good late tailing action back in. Little run on that ball by the lefty. Started out over that right-handed batter's box line and came back over the outer black. Good pitch.
Throw that off-speed pitch here. Did not get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow. Tight zone tonight.
It's hard to tell from our vantage point, but I think a lot of his pitches are up right now. Seems like he's missing up more than anything.
2 outs, runner at first. 1-1 on Nelson. And live there, kid. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson trying to keep this inning going for the Indians.
Baseball's a funny game, Joe. I mean, Friendswood scored 3 in the top half, and their pitcher only threw 16 pitches and still got out of the inning. Yet here we are with 2 outs and 1 on, and that was pitch number 19.
And Collins goes full again.
So he's about to throw 20 pitches for sure, at least in the first inning. Good defensive swing there by
Nelson.
Santa Fe. He was too close to take and too tough a pitch to do anything with. Good job of fouling that ball off.
Nelson way up on inside on the box, and just got pieced in, couldn't hang on to it. So he stays alive.
Another defensive swing. A little last-minute attempt to just get a piece and see another one.
Got him.
That's a great pitch.
Yeah.
Great pitch, young man. So 22 pitches gets it done for Landon.
Unlike you, a little bit longer inning that you'd like for him, but battled and kept him off the boards.
That's it.
We're through one. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Second for your Mustangs, center fielder number 11, Lane Vegas.
Lane Vegas leading it off for the Mustangs here in the top of the second.
Jarrett Williams still on the bump for the Indians. This will be pitch number 17 to start the inning.
Couple of good lefties. Vegas with a chopper.
That's trouble.
Going to be
That's
hard
trouble.
to get him. He's a fast runner.
He did, though.
Half step, though. Good play by the shortstop.
That's a fantastic play. Knew he had no time. Great footwork, and as soon as that ball got to the mitt, his foot was planted and made a fire to strike to first. Good play. I really thought Vegas was going to beat that out. Took a perfect play by the shortstop. He made it.
Here's Jackson Black. Ooh. Looked like a strike. Gets the ball call. Joe Hoyer along with Cade Lyko, our producer Jennifer Hollier, and QA tonight Chuck Licata.
Oh, Chuck.
Our crew tonight. Another grounded towards short.
Don't let it hop twice.
Tough play over at first. Came up with it, though. Good scoop over there at first base.
Yeah, a little indecisive charging that ball. He decided to let that second hop go, and sometimes that can be tricky on turf. That second hop will eat you up. Gets a lot of that spin and that bite, and it'll shoot on you.
No, the second baseman made all three outs for Santa Fe in the first inning, and now the shortstop's got two.
We'd like to stretch this out a little bit. That's only 4 pitches.
Ryan Chisholm
That was 5.
takes a strike. Chisholm hitting 156 in district. Had a big hit, though, in the 8th inning of a Galveston ball game. Unable to get him around to score, though. Check swing, 1-2. It looks like Williams is settling in after a rocky first inning.
Been throwing a lot of strikes. I mean, he's only thrown
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls, 7 balls.
Wow.
Through 23 pitches. So
Hit up the middle, shortstop. Kate
Look
gets
at that.
there.
Are
Look
you
at all
kidding
3
me?
outs. He did.
are you kidding me right now?
There it is.
Come on, man.
6-3, 6-3, 6-3, and Mustangs go down in the second. We will.
Broken record.
We'll head to the bottom half. Mustangs lead this one 3-0. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Second for your Indians, designated hitter number 11, Talon Morgan.
Talon Morgan will lead it off for Santa Fe here in the bottom of the second. Morgan the DH tonight, hitting for the pitcher. Shout out to Dan Gloger in Pearland.
Hello, Dan.
Doug Maxey out in Conroe.
Douglas Danner.
I think he guessed right. It just wasn't a strike. Pitch way outside. Grounded off his leg, so 0-2 to Morgan.
Let's see if we can throw an 0-2 fastball right down the middle right here, Joe. What do you say?
Well, if he does, it's because he missed his spot.
I'm trying the media jinx, Joe.
Oh, I see.
Because we keep doing that.
Oh, that's pretty close.
At least he got it in off the plate.
Yeah.
In and up under the hands. So, goodness.
Where's Ellie tonight?
Ellie had volleyball practice.
Volleyball.
So, not sure when that's over, but she definitely had the...
Hit hard and through to the left side. Got a pitch up over the plate. And he nailed it. First hit given up by Collins.
Third baseman number 12, Jackson Higgins.
Brings up the third baseman, Higgins.
Hey, shout out to my wife.
What?
Yeah, she's listening. Hello, babe.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah. She does when she has the opportunity. She's a busy woman.
Connor Birch has made it to the ballpark.
About time.
I know
Somebody
he had some lessons.
Okay.
He was excited it was a 7 o'clock game so he could get here and watch it. Indians with the leadoff guy on. Ball hit pretty good to center field. Vegas on the run. Man, it's running a long way.
Carrying. Holy
Golly.
Great job by Landon. I mean, took a bead right off the bat and knew where that ball was headed, but it sure went a lot further than I thought it was going. That ball carried forever. Great job by Vegas.
A little bit wind aided, I guess, but it went a lot farther. They caught it up on the warning track.
Yeah, dead center.
At some point, he had to start getting nervous about a wall coming. Here's Zane Brewer, the center fielder.
Hey, you know what they say, though. 3/4 of the earth's covered by water. The rest covered by
center fielders.
Mr. Vegas. So, good job.
The ball didn't come back quite enough. I'll take another 4.63 if you got it.
That'd be awesome.
Line fouling out of play.
I'm kind of partial to the 6.43 myself.
Well, I only say that because I know Dawson's got a stronger arm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good point. He does have a cannon.
If he wants to take it himself, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. All right, need a strike here. Come on.
2 balls and a strike to Brewer. Wow, he has not had his usual sharpness thus far.
It's about 50-50 right now. That was pitch number 32. And 15 strikes and now 18 balls.
Coming to the plate for your Indians, second baseman number 28.
Second walk given up by Collins. Brings up Tyler Atkins, the second baseman.
And he's plunked a batter too, right?
Yep, 3 freebies.
Can't do that against good teams, guys.
1 out, 2 on now for the Indians.
All right.
Fouled straight back. Good breaking ball. Didn't get the call. Dane really wanted it. You can see him drop down. Thought he had it.
Yeah, ball stayed up a bit. Dane tried to help him with some glove work there, but couldn't get the call for his pitcher. Didn't miss by much.
1 ball, 1 strike. Half swing. It's 1-2. Only 1 strikeout in the game at all thus far.
We could use one here, Joe.
Got the count, 1-2. Asks for time. And he gets it.
Ooh, don't you dare take that from me. Dude, my kids, when that song comes on, I even make them watch the
1-2. Oh, man, that's at no man's land. That's going to drop and get by the right fielder. So the wind helped him as well. A run will score on a little check swings double by Atkins. Push Morgan across, and it's 3-1. Runners at second and third now with 1 away. Again, that's normally that ball goes foul, but that wind is just holding it up, knocking it down.
And that was tough. That had some English on it, too. And when it hit that turf, it bit and shot by
Jackson Black over there in right field.
Yep.
Don't know that he'd have had a shot at getting anybody at home on that play, but once it got by him, it was a no doubt that somebody was going to score. Infield in now. Ball lifted to center field.
All right, let's get it.
It's pretty deep. Let's see.
Get behind it. Strong throw.
There's a throw home.
Oh,
it's going to be close. They're going to beat it.
Good hustle there. Throw to the right side of the plate might get him, but that throw was up the first baseline just enough to allow that runner to slide home head first, just under the tag.
Vegas caught that flat-footed. Usually you want those guys moving in towards the base you're going to be making that throw to. Get a little bit more on your throw, and because he caught it flat-footed, that's enabled that guy to get home just by that much.
That and throwing against the wind also probably.
Yeah,
that wind is ripping, so that's tough. Good read by the coach there, knowing he had enough room to send him. Makes it a 1-run game.
3-2 now, 2 outs with a runner at second for Santa Fe. A leadoff single, fly out, and a walk, followed by a RBI double and a sac fly. Collins continues to struggle with the zone.
Yeah, command's just not there tonight. It's
And
one
you know
of
the
these
wind
efforts
may
where
be
you just
part of
gotta
that
grind
too
it
that
out.
you're talking about.
It could be for sure.
Two balls and a strike. Man, where is that? 3-1.
It's down, apparently. Woo. I don't know.
Dude, I love me some Carter Hall. No, it's not making fun. That's just what he listens to. That's why I said that.
Oh, goodness.
That was probably ball 4.
Yeah, he had made his mind up he was swinging. And that ball got up under the chin, and he got defensive real quick. Just had to turn away, but that brought the bat through the zone.
Mustangs trying to get out of this inning with the lead. Payoff pitch. Lifted. Should be playable.
Dawson's got
Dawson's
on it.
gets called off
There we go.
by Holcomb.
Yeah.
So 3 flyouts finally gets the Mustangs out of the second inning, but they do push 2 across, and it's 3-2 as we head to the third. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Leading off the top of the third for the Mustangs, and back to the top of the order with catcher number 1, Dane Perry.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Hollier, along with Cade Lightgo, and our
I'm fired up now.
producer Jennifer Hollier, QA Chuck Licata. And we head to the third.
Just had a little fat Pat Tops drop on the radio.
Yep.
I'm fired up. It is time to rock. Let's go.
Dane Perry will lead it off for the Mustangs.
Somebody give me a bat.
Top of the order. I didn't know that was your jam.
Oh, that's my jam.
It's pretty kitsch.
Oh, here we go. I'm not playing your game.
Oh, we're going back to short.
Okay, well.
That's whoa.
Okay.
Well, he's probably tired. He's had to make a lot of throws.
Why is
Dane
limping?
came up hobbling. That's not good.
Maybe that shin guard just got twisted up on his ankle there.
I don't know. He's coming out.
He's always coming out.
Oh, that's true.
We'll
take the leadoff man on base, though.
Number 3, Landon
Take it
McGuire.
any way we can get it.
All right. E6 has a man on board for Landon McGuire. McGuire showed bunt last time, ended up getting hit by a pitch.
I might see the same thing here. Needs to execute, though. Yep. And doesn't. Goodness gracious.
Kind of
Guys. Come on.
squared around late.
Just not committed.
Now he squares around early. Oh, little slash. They're going to have to hurry. They might get 2 out of this.
Might get an argument from the coach here about interference. That was a pretty late hard slide into the fielder, but he was into the bag, so I'm not sure they're going to get a call, but
Well, it's 1 out for sure. They get the lead runner at second. McGuire will reach via the fielder's choice. And I'll bring up Henson. Henson doubled in a couple of runs his first time up with a triple to right field. Ignore the crowd, please.
Next up for the Mustangs.
old men are awesome. No filter, just let her rip.
1 out and 1 on
Somebody's grandpa's getting a little
for Dawson. Yeah. smoked right at the shortstop. Oh, gets by him, though. I mean, it was hit hard. He just came up on it a little bit. I'll wait to see what Santa Fe ends up calling that.
It's got to be an error. The ball was right at him. He olayed it. 2 errors
Coming
in
to the plate for the
inning.
Mustangs. Number 12, Justin Holcomb.
It was hit on the screws, but that shortstop will tell you he should have had it.
So a couple of E6s here in the third has the Mustangs in business. Justin Holcomb hitting .464. Steps in.
That's all right. It's pretty good.
That's Pacheco-ish. Jams him, fouls it out of play. I think Dylan and Pacheco are the last guys to hit over 500.
That's saying something. That's a hell of a season.
Yeah.
There's very few people that have played baseball that can say that for an entire year, hitting over 500.
Well, I did.
Okay, here we go. Well, you were 1 for 2? What?
No, it was slow pitch softball.
Okay. That's funny.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
A little bit. It wasn't as busy as I thought it was going to be, but
Oh, had a pitch. Swung through it, 1 and 2.
busy. And I was like, I just thought she was like running a little behind, and then she didn't show up for like an hour and a half. I'm like, I was never going to see her, but she was going to see her.
Hit hard and through the right side. I don't think they're going to get a run on this because
Hit too hard. That ball was smoked.
it was hit extremely hard, and McGuire actually held up for a second just to make sure it got through.
Holcomb just stays red hot. That kid is just a hitting machine.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 24, Matt Laura.
He's funny because, you know, he can look bad on a pitch and then come back and just battle and battle. Here's Laura hitting .429. He's had an exceptional season as well.
Well, those last 2 balls have been blistered, so maybe start to
Good
figure
breaking
them out.
pitch in there for strike 1.
Dad, I'm setting a timer on your
Lars having himself a heck of a year, too. Good senior season for Big 2-4. Ooh.
Second in batting and leads his team in hit by pitches.
Probably by a long shot. He gets plunked more than anybody I've ever seen.
Down here 0-2, though, to Jarrett Williams. Mustang on every base. Grounded right side. Double play ball if they want it. Nope. Just got the one at home.
Smart play there by the catcher. Made sure of one. Kind of a chopper, not hit particularly hard. Probably had time to go back to first, but he made sure of the out. Kept the run off the board. Now we need a big hit from Caden Wells here to take advantage of this bases loaded opportunity.
Wells, no home runs on the season, but he's been hitting the ball pretty good as of late, been squaring some up. Was 2 for 3 with a walk last game. Takes strike 1, curveball.
Jarrett Williams is pounding the zone.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, 5 strikes since his last ball. Before that, it was 5 strikes before his last ball. I mean, he is just dialed in. Friendswood, you got to be looking for something early in the count.
0-1. Really late on that swing. Got a piece of it. And it's 0-2.
Awkward kind of approach.
Very
there.
defensive
His
swing.
barrel
He and
dropped.
Laura both had defensive swings on strike 2. Williams a pitch away from getting out of this jam.
Just off the plate. Really close.
Good pitch.
Really close. Yeah, that's a great spot for that.
So, do you take them out?
Must be paying them back for something.
Do you take them out?
Great location. Probably nothing Caden could have done with that.
That was a fantastic pitch.
Fouled out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Wow, rang him up inside. He's called that, though. He's been calling that inside pitch. He's been consistent with that call. And a little too close to take. It's the first strikeout for Williams, and it comes at the best opportune time. It ends a threat, and the score stays the same. 3-2 as we head to the bottom half of the third. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Number 14, Jonathan Bassinelli.
Bassinelli.
Bassinelli to lead it off for the Indians. Off speed for strike 1.
That was pitch number 45 from Landon Collins to start the inning here in the start the bottom half of the third.
Can you see who's in the bullpen?
You're joking, right? You know how far that is?
There is a young person in here. She could probably get a number.
I can't see the number yet. Get him to turn around. It looks like single digits. Maybe Drew Smith? I can't tell.
Well, that's a good sign.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Like to see
Next
that.
up for your Indians, first baseman number 3, Ronnie Rouse.
Ronnie Rouse will step in with 1 away and nobody on.
The Shakira action on the music.
You know you're hip hop, man. I'm impressed.
Yeah, pretty much a hip hop savant. You know me, I mean, clearly.
Clearly.
Did I use that word right?
Yeah, you did.
All right, sweet. All right. Landon and Coach Bam must have talked in between innings because he's come out hot. Nothing but strikes.
5 strikes in a row. Off speed, just got a piece of it. Rouse walked, was left on base back in the first. Foul back our way.
Look at that. So going back into last inning, that's 10 straight strikes for Landon. So he settled in and found something, didn't he?
Wind's still blowing pretty good. Hit to center field, but wow, did you see that? Landon had to do a zigzag, came in, wind took it, And he somehow made the
To the plate for your
catch
right fielder.
backhanded running away. Wow, what a catch.
Tough. I mean, this time of night, trying to judge a line drive like that and the wind the way it is.
And this light.
Had a twist. That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
had to twist it up like a pretzel, but he still made it.
2 outs
Great.
for Noah Nelson. Nelson struck out looking in his only other at bat.
The comments were like,
And Landon apparently said, no more messing around, guys. I'm just going to pound the zone here. So that was 12 straight strikes. See what he does here.
Mustangs and Santa Fe both trying to stay at the top of the leaderboard here in District 25A. LaPorte, Friendswood, and Santa Fe all with 2 losses.
Good pitch. Pulled the string on that change.
Still holds the record.
Here we go.
Behind, what was the guy behind Peyton Manning?
Spot. Right idea. 1-2 count. Kind of went off the plate. Had him chasing out there a second ago. So decided to try it again.
Charlie White.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Collins with another full count.
And Collins kind of fooled himself there. He tried to get a little quick. Yeah. Took him out of his rhythm. He tried to slide step for really no reason other than to just throw the timing of the hitter off. But
Next
I
up
think
for
it
the
threw his own
Indians,
timing off. And
designated hitter, number 11,
Well, Mustangs have yet to have a 1-2-3 inning.
yeah.
They had an opportunity in the first, but he walked a batter, and then same here with 2 outs. He walked a batter. 3rd walk of the game for Collins, along with a hit batter.
Pitch.
Just one of those freebies scored. Grounded left side, tough play. Dawson knocks it down. There's throw back.
Oh.
That was close.
That was really close. Heads up by Dawson
Had
there.
Chisholm been able to come up with it, that'd have been really close.
Yeah.
Now coming to the plate.
Great effort by
Indians,
Dawson.
third
Just couldn't
baseman,
come up with it
number
clean
12,
on the dive into the
Jackson
5.5 hole there. And ball kicked off the heel and kind of went out behind third. And the runner, kind of aggressive turn there, thinking maybe he might try to stretch it. Well, Dawson saw it and came up with that ball throwing back behind him. Almost got him.
Here's Higgins, flew out to center field in his only other at bat. Deep to center field, I might add. Like way back. So Collins, after 2 quick outs, gives up a walk and a single.
Yeah, it was shaping up to be a nice quick inning. Nothing but strikes and 2 quick outs. And now here we are already. That was pitch number 17 of the inning now. Oh, look out.
What number is that guy? In the bullpen.
Looks like 6, 5. I think it's Drew Smith down there in the pen. I think it's number 6.
All right, if it's number 6, it's Drew Smith warming up in the bullpen.
If it's number 5, it's somebody from another team because
Okay.
we don't have a 5.
We don't have a
We're going
5.
to go with 6.
Well, I had to ask the youngest set of eyes in here.
Oh,
Hit
no.
down the line, fair. There'll be extra bases. This game is tied up. Here comes the go-ahead run. He should score easily. Relay throw will never be in time as Dawson drops it anyway. And it's a 2-out, 2-run double for Jackson Higgins.
Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
That's why you don't walk people.
Now coming to
Well,
the plate for your
yep.
Indians, center fielder, number 33, Zane Brewer.
But also picked the ball up. We booted it around there.
Yeah, we're-
did left field a little bit and then
Playing kick the can out there in
dropped the relay. So
the corner.
how quickly things can change.
4-3 Indians. And it brings up Brewer. Brewer walked and scored in the second.
Good answer by Collins there to come back right away with a good hard fastball for a strike.
So Mustangs leaving the bases loaded in the bottom half or top half of this inning, and then with 2 outs and nobody on, Santa Fe has rallied for 2 runs.
Yep.
No, not really.
Whew, good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All I know is he's on his system.
Grounded up the middle. Ground ball with eyes. Chisholm gets it. The throw across is not in time. They're going to try and score. Laura. Ball gets away from him. And it'll be an error on Laura. And another run. And what did we talk about?
Oh, man.
It's always 1 inning, and here it is.
Up for the Indians, second baseman, number 28, Tyler.
Well, let's hope we stop the bleeding here. That was going to be a tough play
It'll
no
be
matter what.
it'll be a single with an error
Yeah.
to allow the run to score.
Laura trying to do a little too much there. Didn't have a chance to get him. He needs to come off the bag and just make sure he knocks that down and keep that insurance run from coming across. But here we are. Oh,
Lifted to right field. And some more acrobatics in right field with the wind, but Jackson Black does make the catch.
good.
And
Good.
3 runs are across. And that was a big second run. Indians lead now 5-3 as we head to the 4th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Mustangs, number 11, Lane Vegas.
Lane Vegas to lead off for the Mustangs here in the 4th. Vegas, Jackson Black, and Ryan Chisholm all grounded out to shortstop back in the 2nd. And it'll be Vegas leading off the 4th.
And Jarrett Williams still on the bump for the Indians. This will be pitch number 41.
Just 41 pitches, yeah. That's good numbers.
Yeah.
30 strikes,
10 balls.
10 balls. So, I'm not a math genius, but Mustangs continue to look at that first pitch strike.
Yeah, we talked about a little bit between innings, Joe. That's a big answer by Santa Fe to shut the door on a bases-loaded jam with 1 out, and then to turn around and with 2 outs and nobody on, somehow start a rally and get 3 runs across. It's just deflating.
Next up for the Mustangs,
When you felt like
number
things were
26,
going your
Jackson
way
Black.
with that 3-run first inning, and then they just keep on keeping on. More of the same here in Santa Fe.
Here's Jackson Black. Made the circus catch out in right field to end that inning.
Well, at least he wasn't watching strike 1.
No, yeah. He missed it,
clean.
but at least he came out aggressive.
Yep.
It's going to be a strike nonetheless.
What is this for?
He likes that pitch, man. That umpire's been calling that all night long.
Yeah.
If you don't get up on that line and you think it's inside, well, guess what? It's going to be a strike. Quick 0-2 to Jackson Black.
Charlie wanted class. Tayden and Wiley is their first year showing.
Now,
They made the sale.
he can bounce that curveball in there.
Tayden got third. And Rowdy, got the game.
How did that miss him?
I have no idea. That was a Houdini act. Man, somehow.
Why would you get out of the way of it when you're down 0-2?
Well, also a good point, but easier said than done when you got a BB headed at you. But you're right. Almost want to take your medicine there and get on base.
See you later.
Jeez, and then you watch that.
Yeah.
Well, it served its purpose, didn't it? Backed him up off the plate a little bit, and then he carved him up for strike 3.
Brings up the freshman, Ryan Chisholm.
Oh, dude, Rowdy was
Uh,
All right, Joe, can we answer their 2-out rally with one of our own here?
Well, the bottom half for Santa Fe is the difference in this game so far. Friendswood's 5, 6, 7, 8th, and 9th hitter are 0 for tonight.
Well, we got 9
That's-
hole up here. If he can find a way on, we've got a
That's-
real legitimate chance.
That is 9 at bats, 0 for 9 from the 5 hitter on down.
Let's say we changed it up here.
One ball, one strike to Chisholm.
All right, Chisholm.
you made auction with everything but
Be the spark you need right here. Little 2-out rally. Come on. Ooh. Man. Benefit of a
He
borderline call there. That was close.
Where he misses is outside, and he likes that inside strike. And then, of course, that's where he's set up
I was
as well.
about to say that. He set in off that left shoulder of the catcher, so it looks.
You can see Williams unhappy with that. I mean,
yeah.
I think he's got a beef too. 2-1 has not been behind many hitters. And that evens the count at 2-all.
Good pitch and a good swing on that, too, by Chisholm. Found it straight back. Had it timed up. I imagine we'll see off speed here. Could be wrong, but he had that one timed up pretty well.
Well, let me tell you, he's been living off that inside pitch. There it is again. Line to right field. It's going to hang up for the right fielder. And it's another 1-2-3 inning.
51 pitches through 4 innings.
We'll head to the bottom half. It is Santa Fe 5, Friendswood 3. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Leading off the bottom half of the fourth
All
inning.
right,
for your
so
Indians, your catcher,
starting
number
off the
18,
bottom
Easton
half here, we got a new
Cantrell.
pitcher with Drew Smith. So final tally on Landon Collins' night. The lefty, kind of an odd night. Struggled early and then kind of got dialed in late, but 66 pitches, 39 strikes, 27 balls. Most of those strikes coming in that last inning. 17 batters faced and 13 first pitch strikes. So on a night where it seemed like he was behind a lot, he really wasn't, or at least early, at least first pitch. But
Well, he went full a lot.
yeah,
He did it twice.
Ended up walking 1, 2, 3 hitters, hit a batter.
yeah, it's just kind of, like I said, kind of weird. If you watch the game, you think control's an issue, but then you look at the stat line and you go, well, maybe it wasn't. But like I said, most of that came in that stretch where he threw 12 straight strikes.
Gave up 4 hits. They were all big ones. Drew Smith ahead now, 1-2 to Cantrell. Off speed. Dane dropped it. He'll tag him out. And there's one away.
Coming to the plate, shortstop, number 6, Jace Richardson.
Well, that was a good start for Smith. 4 pitches. Got the strikeout.
Drew has an excellent changeup, a lot of good off-speed stuff. And the thing I like most, he throws a lot of strikes.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for something.
His dad is the golf coach, and the girls have made it back to state again.
Third time in as many years, right, or something like that. I think that's 3 straight.
So congrats to the girls'
Amazing.
golf team and to Scott Smith.
That's doing work, ladies. Good job. That's hard to do. Golf is a tough game.
Popped up left side, hit a mile in the air. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to get there. There's a batting cage net in the way.
Who put that there?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Good attempt out there by Holcomb, but
Oh, that looks like it's got CDs. That's CD.
That is a compact disc.
I know what a CD is. Hey, I got multiple.
Richardson 0 for 1.
Down 1-2 here. I'd like to see another strikeout by Smith. That would be amazing. Good pitch.
Wow,
Good blow
nice
by-
pitch.
By Dane there, staying low. It's a good spot for that pitch. Good sharp breaking action on that.
And Dane's gone from catching 86 to 88 to, 72 to 78. He cranked it up there, though. That all-speed sets up that fastball.
It does. You can make it look that much quicker.
Yep.
You can control that batter's timing and you throw some good off speed and you can make that 80 miles an hour look like 82 to 84.
Change up, bounces in, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch. Smoked. I don't think that one's coming back, folks.
That was a laser.
Yeah.
No doubt about it, right off the bat. That ball never got higher than about 30 feet off the ground and just left here in a hurry.
Very reminiscent of the Maxey home run that was hit here back in 21. It was just on a line right at the batting cages on the other side of the left field fence.
Left fielder, number 14, Jonathan Bassanelli.
Yeah, that
Could
ball
not
was-
get that changeup over and had to come in with a 3-2 pitch, and Richardson hammered it.
Yeah, he did not.
6-3 Santa Fe.
Ooh.
This umpire cannot see across the plate. The nice setup on the inside with a left-handed hitter.
Oh,
Second hit batter of the night.
and right in between the numbers there.
Next up for your Indians,
Yikes.
first baseman number 3, Ronnie
Here
Rouse.
we go again.
1 out, 1 on, 1 in.
Come on, guys.
And the bullpen getting active again.
Looks like maybe Patrick Bird down there, number 19, I believe.
Bird Patrick?
Either one. The Bird man, we'll call him.
Who was the Detroit player that was called the Bird?
I have no clue.
You're not that old, are you?
I guess not. I don't know.
Fidrich? Mark the Bird Fidrich?
Yeah, no clue.
No.
No, never heard of him.
All right, little check swing foul.
15 minutes until game time.
He was a character. Along the Charlie Kerfield type, but a little more talented. 0-2. Big lead at first. The guy hit another one. Wow. Okay. All right then. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like the Houston Cougars trying to win a game in the Final Four here. It's just almost impossible.
It is an odd phenomenon.
Slow walk out there by Bam Hollier. And
it's been a minute since we've played a good game here at Santa Fe.
Yeah, it has. So we played it, we've been ahead early in a lot of these games, but somewhere along the line, everything goes south. And they trail by 3 currently after leading by 3. I mean, it was 3-0 after 1, and it has been all Santa Fe since.
Yeah.
Some of it's self-inflicted, some of it not.
Some of it's a good team making it happen when it matters. You know, they got opportunities and they took advantage of it. And the flip side of that is Friendswood has not.
2 on, 1 out for Noah Nelson.
Key here is to not let it unravel anymore. You got 1 out. Let's get a ground ball. Let's get out of here and go swing the sticks and get something going.
I would imagine he's on his last hitter if he doesn't get an out here.
Absolutely. You almost have to. You got to change it up. If you don't get an out here, you've got to change something.
She died last year, actually, when Crawfish was too expensive.
Yeah, they're too expensive because he was like, hey, we can do it because normally he'll buy them.
Inning started out well enough with a strikeout. And then a 3-2 pitch got sent over the left field wall. And then 2 hit batters back-to-back following that home run. And no, it was not a message being sent. I promise you he wasn't meaning to hit anybody. Had the count here 1-2. Man.
Big strikeout.
Throwing some 3 fastballs, right? I mean, that was.
He just went right at him. And I think that might be what Bam said, like, hey, no more messing around. We need strikes. Let your defense work. Don't get behind them.
Brings up the DH, Talon Morgan. All he's done is go 2 for 2 and score 2 runs. Again, this bottom half of the lineup for Santa Fe has just been tearing it up.
Yep, doing work.
4 hits, a couple of walks, and 4 runs for the bottom half of the lineup.
When you get production like that from the latter third, you're going to win a lot of games.
Ground ball to short.
Good play.
Dawson with a nice play to end the inning. So they do get the 1 run, though.
Good job stopping that bleeding, though. It could have been a lot worse.
Home run by Jace Richardson, and they extend the lead to 3. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Top 5, and it'll be once again
For the Mustangs, number 1, Dane Perry.
Dane Perry leading off for the 3rd time in this game. He's 1 for 2, scored a run in the first.
Took that leadoff job seriously tonight.
Yeah, 5 through 9 for Friendswood are 0 for 10. Williams has held Friendswood to 3 hits so far.
Well, you said it in the bottom half. That's the difference in the game. That bottom third of the order for the Indians has been on fire.
One ball, 1 strike to Perry. Williams has 2 strikeouts. Struck out Wells to end the 3rd inning, and then struck out Jackson Black looking in the 4th. Yeah, you're not going to get that call. It might be a strike, but you're not getting that call because it's across the plate. You literally cannot see that far. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, first 3-1 count we've had in a while.
Yeah, we gotta start seeing some pitches. It's gonna be tough because he's been just lighting up the zone.
Yeah, he has not walked a batter tonight. He hit McGuire back in the first. Dane tries to go to the right side, and he'll beat it out.
Still laboring.
Oh.
What is going on with that left leg of his?
So Dane comes up hobbling again.
It's
He thinks
something.
he missed the bag. Let's see what the call is. No.
He is definitely hobbling on that left leg for some reason. I don't know if it's a hamstring.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 2, Landon McGuire.
I think it's safe to say it's not the shin guard.
Not the shin guard. You're
Number 3,
correct.
Landon McGuire.
Second hit of the game for the senior catcher.
Caden Crow will be the courtesy runner for Dane.
McGuire's 0 for 1. Reached on a hit by pitch and scored on the Dawson Henson triple.
We should be swinging away here. We cannot afford to give up outs. Need to be swinging the bat.
Williams asking, that's been a strike. McGuire hitting just under 200. Takes ball 2 outside.
Good approach here. Got a good hitter's count now. But it's got to be your pitch. You need to dial in on what that is. Whatever that is for you, that's where you need to be looking right here. If it's there, go for it.
The 2-0 in there for, no, he sawed it up, I guess. 3-0, wow, looked good from here.
It did, but a good take by Landon. Again, pitch not where it needs to be. Now you're taking all the way.
Still, he has not walked anybody.
Now he'll take all the way. 3-0 count, short lead at first. No reason to get crazy here.
That's inside, but called a strike. Could be a little makeup call.
I think a little bit. That was a little in off the plate. Still a good pitch. Didn't miss by much, but the one before that was definitely a strike. So either way, I think the count's right at 3-1. Good stroke there by Landon McGuire. Just missing it. Now you got to shorten up and protect here. Got to move the baseball somewhere, get something going. This offense needs a spark. I haven't seen anything since early in the game. The first inning.
Payoff pitch coming to McGuire. Outside.
There we go. Good at bat by McGuire there to work that walk. Get a little something going here in front of Dawson Henson. This is where you need your superstar to step up. Make a statement right here.
So Chuck Licata knew who Mark Fidrich was.
I mean,
but
I played it off a little bit.
He's closer to my age, though.
I've heard the name.
Oh, that's good.
I have heard the
All
name.
right. That's probably maybe the 70s. Early
Might have been
80s.
early 80s.
Might have been
yeah.
early
I think it's
80s.
early 80s. I was a kid. I remember the name. My grandfather was a Detroit fan.
Ah. Al Kaline.
Yeah.
That was a.
I mean, that's
That's a.
before.
Yeah, but I mean, that's when they
a
were
big
good
name.
too.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
big name.
so 2 on, nobody out for the Mustangs. Perry's at second, McGuire's at first. Santa Fe's bullpen is getting busy.
Getting loose down there. Yep.
Henson has one of the Mustangs' 4 hits. He had a 2 RBI triple in the first inning, trying to get a pitch here he can drive. Takes the ball.
Oh,
Wow.
there's no way that's a strike.
Wow.
That's a tough call. That ball, I'm almost sure I heard it skip. I thought I did, but maybe not.
1 ball, 1 strike to Dawson.
Dawson did not like that very much.
Wow. That one definitely bounced in there. Runner's going to move up. He's going to keep him there, but allows
There you go. Good job, Landon.
it allows McGuire to
Yep.
skip up to second base.
Good athletic play by the catcher. That was a nasty, overcooked fastball that he slid over and blocked, and actually came
Yep.
up throwing behind Dawson to try to get that runner at third.
But a really good down angle read by Caden Crow, who got a
Absolutely.
good jump and got 2 guys now in scoring position with
and
nobody
heads up
out.
by McGuire to get out of that force play there at second. So, big opportunity here, and this is where you got to make it happen. You don't get many of these against Santa Fe.
Mustangs down 3. Dawson swings through the breaking pitch, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, with that base open, I don't think he's seeing a fastball again. If they do, it'd be a mistake, but Dawson still got to hit it.
Hit hard and down the line fair, just inside the line.
He knew
2
it,
runs
too.
are going to score. Dawson's going to end up with at least a double.
No
He's
reason
got the afterburners on.
Jeez.
He's
Okay.
going to make it. It's his second triple of the game.
Stay on the bag, Dawson. He's got the ball behind you. There we go. Yeah,
I was
good
trying
hustle
to
there.
get an eye on Benny. As Dawson's been thrown out at third recently, trying to
And you're never
stretch it.
supposed to make the first or third out. He made the third out there last game, so I was a little concerned with that one. But he knew his speed, and he got in there easily. And that's the big hit that Friendswood needed to get back in this game.
4 RBIs on the night for Dawson Henson. It's now a 1-run game. It brings up Holcomb. Still
Hottest hitter on
nobody
the team.
out.
Yeah,
Tying run at third.
and the hottest hitter on your team all season long, average-wise, is
Indians in on the infield. And that pitch just off the corner for ball 1.
yeah. Dawson knew what we knew. He was getting off speed. He sat all over it, and he drilled it down that left field line.
And I mean, it was just inside the line.
That was on college game day.
1-0 to Holcomb. That's well off the plate, 2-0.
Holcomb doesn't need to do anything crazy here. Just needs to look for something up in the zone that he can drive into the outfield somewhere.
A wounded Dane Perry led off with a single.
Yep.
Hit up the middle. I hit the pitcher. Is he okay?
He got it out of the way.
Did he dodge that ball?
He limboed it. I mean, how do you move that
I
quick?
think it got him a little bit, or else it would have gone up the middle for a hit.
Maybe.
There's no way the shortstop makes that
I
play.
don't know. That was wild. That was wild. Whew. Big out for Santa Fe there to get the red-hot Holcomb without letting him get that run home. That was scary. But they're not out of it yet. They still got to face the next hottest hitter on the team, and that's Matt Lara here.
Lara unable to get a run home his last time up. Takes strike one.
Yeah, you watched the pipe fastball there. Still room to get something done here.
Any chance they try and squeeze again just to get the tying run across with one out?
I don't think so. I think you're swinging here. Yeah. Oh, he got one to do a job with. The ball was up in the zone. He knew it. He tried to lay one out there into the outfield and fouled it straight back. Now you got to get real short, quick, and tough with two right here. Protect everything. And Lars got to do it. He can foul them off.
Down in the count, 0-2, tying run at third, one out.
There it is.
Just got a piece of it.
That's the approach. Nothing gets by you, anything close. Get a piece, see one you can drive. Get a piece, see one you can handle.
If you can just chop one, Dawson can beat it home.
Yeah, contact play on this turf for sure. It goes down quick and takes that high hop. He's definitely got.
Yeah, anywhere back to the pitcher, and still 0-2.
That's off the plate. Good eye. Good
Tough take there. 1-2.
But a good take. No way he's even going to foul that one off. Ball started on the outer half, working way off the plate. Good recognition early by Lara.
Line to left field. This should get a run home. They're not going to even get to it. It's going to be off. One bounce to the wall. A stand-up double for Lara. And a RBI game-tying double.
Atta boy. That's doing work right there. Unselfish baseball, not trying to do too much. Hit it where it's pitched. Foul off tough pitches till you get one you can drive, and he did just that. A one-hopper to the left field wall, opposite way from the lefty Lara, and just a great pick-me-up for his team. Yep, and that top of the order is just getting it done tonight.
2 runs for Perry, 2 runs for McGuire, and 2 runs for Henson. And the good news is Matt Lara is the first from 5-hole down to get a base hit and an RBI. So maybe they've turned in the corner here.
Yeah, and that ends the night for Jarrett Williams of the Indians on 75 pitches. So we're about to see somebody new here coming in the game. I've yet to see the number.
So Williams' night is done. He'll give up 6 runs currently. That Lara will be his responsibility should he come around and score. So all Williams could get out of this is a loss.
Real quick, got a shout out from Peyton Adams' dad, Brian. UTSA is up 12-4 over Tulane in top of 7. Little shout out. So,
well, we'll take a quick break here while they get to warm up.
Good to hear from you, Brian.
You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Talon Morgan will replace Jarrett Williams on the mound.
Checking in as your pitcher.
It shows 2 outs on the scoreboard, but I think there's just 1 out so far.
There should be just one. And Talon Morgan was the DH for Jarrett Williams, so he'll stay in that spot in the order and take the bump.
Brings up Caden Wells. Caden 0 for 2. The chance to put the Mustangs on top. Takes a breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Also got Tommy Daly out there running for Matt Lara. That's an important run out there if you can get him across. Tied up 6-6 in the back half of this game here in the top of the 5th. So pulling out all the stops here, trying to get that, take that lead back.
That pitch came a long way around. Caden hitting .240. Third baseman played shortstop all of last year. Moved over to third this year with a healthy Dawson Henson.
Big shoes to fill putting that number 2 on, though.
No, but his mind said yes.
Yeah.
I explained. He kind of swung it on like, that was so weird.
Whose shoes is he filling there? Who are you talking about?
I believe that was Mr. Adams,
Oh,
Peyton Adams.
I thought you were talking about Bam Hollier from 2010.
If memory serves me, I mean, my memory's not the greatest, but I think Peyton was number 2.
Oh, chased a pitch way up out of the zone. And Wells has struck out for the second time tonight. He's 0 for 3. And more importantly for Santa Fe, they got 2 outs now with Lane Vegas. Vegas grounded out to third and grounded out to short in his other 2 at-bats.
Yeah, that was a big strikeout there. by
Yeah, at the very
Tyler
least, you'd
Morgan.
like to see Caden at least move the runner over.
Something. Get him 90 feet away where he can get by with the pass ball or something. Not that there's been any of those tonight. That
Ball
was
hit pretty
smashed.
good towards left center field.
Smashed.
Nobody's going to get to it. It's down for extra bases.
Had a boy, Lane Vegas.
Vegas.
Let's go, kid.
Third double of the inning. And it puts the Mustangs on top. First pitch swinging.
Love it. He drilled that. No doubt that ball was getting down in the power alley there in left center. That ball was crushed.
Best ball he's hit all year. And that ball was turned on. Uh-oh. Benny's yelling at the bench. Jackson Black.
Huge 2-out double by Lane Vegas there to give his team the lead 7-6. Like to do a little more here if we could with Jackson Black.
I think Benny was just trying to get his players back in the dugout. And again, you can see the excitement. Uh-oh, now the home plate umpire wants to talk to Benny about something.
But Benny's not happy about it either, so we're about to find out. All right.
You guys got a clue?
I think it's because the dugout yelled at their dugout.
That's the typical Friendswood Santa Fe smack talk going on now. But again, this game's gone back and forth. These guys always
Yes.
play, and it's never over, man. I mean, it's
always
chippy.
and chirpy. It is,
And
but
whether
good
it's-
job of the umpire trying to get control of the game.
And
you know,
whether it's chippy and chirpy on the field or in the stands, it
it's
it
been
happens.
there too. We've seen that. We have seen that.
That's why I love this game, no.
Well, that's why it's so well attended. I mean, everybody comes to these games. Another good
good
breaking ball in
curveball.
there for a strike.
That was a doozy.
Yeah, he's got that one, and he's got another one that comes, 9-3 almost.
Yeah.
No, it's Hughes.
So Vegas at second. Jackson Black 0 for 2, grounded out to short and struck out. Long take. Jackson not asking for time. Finally does.
I'm not sure he called it. I think the catcher
Somebody-
called it.
I don't think
Oh, no.
Somebody was saying something.
I don't know who called time, but
I'm not sure. Jackson looked surprised that time was called, so I don't think.
I think the umpire called it.
He might have cramped up or something. I don't know.
You
He
can only-
crouched down there for a while.
Can bend over for so long. I feel his pain. 0-1 coming. Line foul.
Hey, good adjustment there. Missed his pitch, but that same pitch as the first pitch, and Jackson was ready for it. He just missed it. He timed it up.
Four-run inning thus far for the Mustangs. They lead at 7-6. And still batting here. 0-2. Jackson fouls that one off.
Yeah, same approach here as Laura had. You just gotta, you can't leave anything up to the umpire. Anything that's anywhere close to that zone, foul it off.
Especially on the inside of the plate.
Yeah, and get something that you can move out in the field somewhere. Tough with 2 here, kid.
A Friendswood loss would be devastating because that means Santa Fe would sweep the series
Yeah.
and have all control on any kind of a tiebreaker. Lifted again.
Again, good
Foul.
job. Good job. So Talon Morgan doing nothing but throwing strikes. He's thrown 9 pitches and 8 of them for strikes. So not afraid to go right at him.
Well, 0-2, it might be time to try and bounce one in there. Get Jackson
if I'm
to
pitching,
chase.
I am for sure. I'm definitely, But he hasn't missed over the middle of the plate. They've been good 0-2 pitches. Strikes, but good ones.
Not much of a lead at second.
And that's a good pitch.
Yep. Good take as well.
Yeah,
One
it
ball,
is.
2 strikes.
It's a great location as a pitcher and a great job of knowing the zone as the batter. They're not pressing, knowing that that's well enough out of the zone that he can let that one go.
One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. 2 outs.
Is Mac pitching? Hewer?
Another good take.
Yeah, good block by the catcher.
See, talking about Mark Fidricks has turned this whole thing
There
around.
you go. That must have been it. I remember some Tigers. I think Alan Trammell.
Yep.
I think he might have been an Aggie, actually. Trying to remember. But Cecil Fielder, he was one of my favorites. That was when I
Cecil
was a
played
kid.
for a lot of teams, but yeah, he was.
I just remember him hitting the ball way out of Detroit.
I actually got to see him hit one out in Minnesota. Check swing, got
Oh,
him.
that's a great pitch.
Yep. Again, inside. You cannot
strike all night. Yep.
let that go, but a huge strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
That was set up well. Worked him away, and then came back in hard under the hands.
Yep.
Just tied him up.
And the second time, Jackson Black has taken that for strike 3 to end an inning. And the Mustangs, though, put 4 across. They lead this one 7-6 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Off the bottom half of the 5th inning for your Indians. Third baseman, number 12, Jackson Higgins.
Higgins will lead it off for Santa Fe. Kay and I were just talking, forget Herncall's been on the DL here, injured. He's a guy that, be great to have in these situations, but unable because he's been hurt. His chance Mustangs get him back a little bit later on in the season should they continue to play.
That's a good pitch right there. Need the defense to do work here. Expect some balls in play, but be a great answer after taking the lead to shut the door and put a 0 up on the board for Santa Fe, because we haven't seen that since the first.
Higgins 1 for 2. Had the big 2 RBI double back in the 3rd inning. And crushed a ball to center field that Vegas ran down. 1-2. Hit hard, foul down the left field line. Coach wanted nothing to do with that one.
Yeah, 1-2. You got to throw that, either that good change up here or all speed starting it on the outer half. There it is.
There it is. Got him out front, but
it's the right pitch.
Good hitter.
Yep. Good job by number 12 of fouling that one off.
Not the location I don't think he wanted. It was up.
Yeah, you want that down, but at least it was out off the plate.
Curveball misses. 2-2.
That's a good spot. That's the pitch you wanted to pitch before. That ball was down. But still serves a purpose. I think you come back inside here.
Popped up and out of play.
Did not get that one in. He got away with one there. That ball was left right over the middle.
Smith shakes off 1, 2, 3 different signals. We're going with pitch number 4 in the arsenal. Hit hard at the shortstop. It's caught in the air.
Throw it across. Yeah,
they're going to throw it across just to make sure.
Yep. Good job by Dawson.
I liked how he got down on a knee just to make sure.
Center fielder number 33, Zane Brewer.
Zane Brewer will step in. He's singled and walked and scored a run.
Good pitch. Whew. There's that inside strike.
That big bender.
There we go.
Fidrick's last played his last year in 1980.
80.
Yep.
Come across, come across. Let's go. You got time?
So he got to it.
Yeah.
It'll be an infield single.
Yeah.
But lost the ball in the exchange.
Next up for your Indian second baseman.
He tried to. He'd been better doing the 360 spin throw instead of trying to field that ball out in front.
Looks like we might be getting the pitching change here. Not going to let a rally get going. Maybe not, but the whole dugout's coming out. So, yeah, it looks like Cooper Harris maybe. Yep. I like the move here. Don't let them get anything going. It was Drew's inning to try to get through, but as soon as one got on, you can see that was their plan all along here. Cooper Harris going to come in here and try to shut the door, not let a rally get going.
Well, we'll take a quick break while Cooper Harris is warming up. Friendswood leads us on 7-6. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Right. Cooper Harris taking the bump for the Mustangs.
So 1 out, 1 on for Santa Fe. Cooper Harris takes over on the mound, and he'll face Tyler Atkins, the second baseman. First pitch is up for ball 1. Good pitch on the outside corner. Didn't get the call. You got to go inside to get a strike call. That's just a terrible, terrible call. 2-0. This ball's hammered to left field, and it is gone. Got a 2-0 fastball and got it up in the jet stream, and it's 8-7 Santa Fe.
This is Mustang v. Indian baseball, if I've ever seen it. My goodness. The hard-throwing ace from Friendswood trying to come in and shut the door, gets behind 2-0, has to come fastball, and he was sitting all over it.
Yeah, I think if you get that call and a 1-1, you don't see that pitch. And it's unfortunate for the Mustangs, but great news if you're an Indians fan. It was just whether it was going to stay fair or foul.
Yep.
You knew it had the distance.
Baseball. This is a beautiful game. Win or lose, it is a beautiful game. I love this game. My goodness.
1 ball, 1 strike to Easton Cantrell.
Excitement. So Drew Smith's night ends on 31 pitches, 21 strikes, 10 balls, 8 batters faced, and 5 first pitch strikes. So he came in and got a job done to an extent.
But
in relief.
Other than the home run by Richardson, all the damage has been this second half of the order. I mean,
it's crazy.
Atkins is the number 8 hitter with a 2-run bomb to give him the lead. That evens the count at 2-all. Harris did throw against Galveston Ball on Tuesday.
And for a batter to turn on a fastball like that down the line, you know he's sitting dead red fastball, and he got it, and he did not miss it.
He must be stepping out. Coach is letting him know, look, you're bailing before the ball even gets there. And you're not giving yourself an opportunity.
Yeah. Keep that front side quiet and stay over the plate and cover it. That's what he's telling him.
Cantrell is 0 for 2 tonight. He is one of the few of the Indians that has not contributed at the plate.
Well, no offense to him, but I'd like to keep it that way here. And
until now.
He gets hit. Now turn and look at your coach and say, Coach, you were right.
Good job, Coach. I should listen to you more often.
Yeah.
Indian shortstop, number 6, James Richardson.
Goodness. Now he'll be pinch run for, number 4 coming into pinch run. I'll get a name on that young man right quick. Let me see. Well, there you go, Jonathan Frayer.
So back to the top of the order. Richardson homered his last bat. Double play ball.
6, 4, 3. Nope, not in time. Good job by Lara coming off the bag.
Glad to get one there.
Yeah.
It was an ugly, ugly one.
Next up for the Indians, left fielder, number 14, Jonathan Bassinelli.
Yeah, it wasn't much smooth about that play, but ball not hit very hard. At least they got the lead runner and got that important second out of the inning here. So. And got a balk.
Never came set. So Bassinelli will hit here with Richardson now in scoring position.
That's tough.
Not a good inning for Cooper Harris.
Not what we're used to seeing, for sure. Credit to Santa Fe for not being intimidated.
That one gets a piece of Dane. He's going to ask for time.
That was a little bit of the forearm or wrist.
And Dane's been banged up. We've seen him limp down to first his last 2 times, and now he catches one somewhere on the body that was a little bit painful.
Or a lot bit painful. But he's a catcher. Toughest guys on the field.
Well, if you're just joining us, I can recap real quick. Mustangs jumped out on top 3-0. Santa Fe came back with 2 in the second, 3 more in the third, 1 in the fourth, and now 2 in the fifth. And they lead at 8-7. And we have 2 outs with a runner at second. Two strikes on Bassinelli. Bassinelli is 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. Drew Smith plunked him his last time up. Cooper delivers. And that will end the inning, but not before 2 runs come across on a big home run by Tyler Atkins to give Santa Fe the lead. We will head to the 6th. We got a game, folks. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Fe. Number 13, Noah Nelson.
Noah Nelson on the mound for the Indians.
17, Ryan Chisholm.
So that'll do it for Morgan. And we're, for once, Dane Perry's not leading off an inning. It's going to be Ryan Chisholm. Chisholm 0 for 3. Yeah, Dane's going to have to hit it out. He can't run to first. Texas Tech's first 6 batters have struck out. They were actually giving Maxie props for fouling off a couple of pitches. Well, you only missed 1 pitch. That's not bad. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your teeth floating?
Yikes. Yep, molars were swimming. Everything had a yellow tint to it. That was weird. New pitcher? Okay.
Yeah, we got Noah Nelson.
Fireball.
Mustangs with 3 in the first and 4 in the 5th. But they trail by 1. Hit hard right shortstop. That's how the inning started last time for Santa Fe.
Well, maybe there's good things to come for that, because that's exactly right. A little soft liner to shortstop.
Coming to the plate for the Mustangs, number 1, Dane Perry.
So here's Dane. He's reached base twice, a couple of singles. And that one's fouled out towards the parking lot. But Cade said the way he's been running, it might be better if he just hit one out of the ballpark.
I mean, if it was me,
that's what you'd do.
I would do that, clearly. Wow, didn't get the up and in strike there. I think because the catcher was set up outside, but that pitch has been a strike earlier in this game.
Mosquito, sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay. You just wanted to hit me.
1 ball, 1 strike to Perry. Ooh, got a fastball, but came up empty.
He did. He gave it a rip, too,
Yep.
didn't he? Upset with himself that he missed that one.
1 and 2.
And by missed, he missed.
He missed.
I felt the breeze. Oh, he needs 1, Dane. Try to do too much here.
Ooh.
Wow.
Somehow he got out of the way of that one. 2 and 2.
That was close.
Dane's like, I know what you're thinking. You want him to check his biorhythms. It's just not his night.
That was exactly what came across my mind. Biorhythms.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Perry.
He needs to check his drawers after that pitch.
That one's down 3 and 2. He was bailing a little bit.
My goodness.
Good.
Oh, for good reason.
Yeah.
That was that's the definition of chin music right there. That was
Well,
a tight shave.
you don't want to put him on, but you got to be careful too. Dane does have a lot of pop in that bat. Payoff pitch. He's got him a high fastball. Wow.
Yeah, it might have been ball 4. It was up in the zone, but he was going for it and came up empty.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 3, Landon McGuire.
That's a big strikeout for Noah Nelson right there.
Here's McGuire, the DH. McGuire's been on twice, was hit by a pitch and then walked in the 5th. And he's also scored 2 runs. So when he's gotten on base, he has scored.
You've got the guy behind you with 2 triples in the game and several ribbies, so you got to find a way to get on base here. You got to find a way.
You really wanted Chisholm or Perry, one of those guys, to reach with Dawson coming up.
Landon can still do it. He can get it done. Slow bat there. That was a kind of defensive 1-0 swing.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Great night for baseball. Wind blowing out. Very comfortable. Got a packed stadium.
Come on, McGuire.
It's a huge, huge game for district championship implications.
Absolutely. Man, this bat is slow tonight. That is a long, labored swing. That is not short and quick.
That's
through the
not
zone.
short, yeah.
I'm reading that as a pitcher, and I'm going right back to gas. He is way late.
2-2. Outside.
Good job of laying off that. I wouldn't have gone out there. I just went right at him after those 2 swings, but not complaining. But Landon's got to be ready here because this one, they do not want to face Dawson Henson. You know they want to come with a strike here.
Yeah, should get a strike here.
It was off plate.
Off the plate. Wow, great take.
Woo! Tough to take because you know they're going to come at you, but he just missed. And that's a big miss to bring up Henson here.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 5, Dawson.
Now, Coach has got to be smart here. I don't think he's going to be sending a runner. He opens that base up, and they're going to put him on, even with 2 outs.
Correct.
Of course, you got Holcomb behind him, so maybe not.
Well, Holcomb does not have the power Dawson has.
Dawson right here just needs to hit one. Do what he's been doing. Just find the barrel. Don't worry about the long ball. If it happens, great. But
So Noah Nelson trying to keep the score where it is, and he's facing the Mustangs' hottest hitter tonight. Dawson with 2 triples in this game. And he's ahead in the count 2-0.
well, we've seen what a 2-0 count will get you. Now maybe we'll be the beneficiary of the 2-0 count. Let's see if he gets the 2-0 fastball down the middle and jumps on it.
He's knocked in 4 runs tonight, and we're asking him to do it one more time. Knocked in 2 runs in the first and 2 runs in the 5th.
Nope. That's a tough call. That's a good take. I'm not sure that's even a strike, but he gets the call nonetheless. But good patience by Henson.
2 balls and a strike to Dawson. Holcomb on deck. That's way outside. 3-1. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I'm the Fay, I almost, I'd rather a walk here. But if you're Friendswood, you hope he throws one somewhere over the plate. Close enough. Yep.
Late swing.
Yep.
He wasn't timed up, that's for sure. So that was a really good pitch by Noah Nelson. And a good job by Dawson Henson to get a piece and fight it off and live to see another one here.
So here we go. Runner will be moving on the pitch. 2 outs, full count.
Make sure he goes to the plate.
Hit pretty good to center field, but right at the center fielder. Janny, that's enough.
Got in on the barrel just enough. Couldn't get the sweet spot and hit right at the center fielder to end the threat.
They get through Dawson Henson. That's the first time he's been retired. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. Santa Fe 8, Friendswood 7. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Lead things off for the Indians.
All right, Cooper Harris still on the bump. Let's hope this inning goes a little smoother. You know, if you're Friendswood, at least, if nothing else, coming in the top of seventh, you got your
3, 4, or 5 guy.
your 4, 5, 6.
I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6.
With you know, your 2 hottest hitters on the team, at least up until tonight, and Holcomb and Lara. So it still is opportunity, but you got to set Santa Fe down here. No more insurance. We need to
Got to keep it where
0.
it is. Indians have scored every inning except the first.
Right.
And that's not normal. Usually it's big innings, not a bunch of little innings.
Yeah, the third was, you know, pretty good one with the 3 runs, but could have been worse, but they finally shut the door. But other than that, it's been some big hits, right?
2 home runs in the game, both for Santa Fe.
I try, okay? They're giving me reasons not to.
That breaking pitch. He had that working really good the other night against Galveston Ball.
And then after they
He had in the count 1 and 2 against Rouse.
Skeeters.
Yeah, Jennifer's letting mosquitoes in
Way
here.
to go, Jennifer. Good pitch. Frozen.
That was pretty nasty.
Coming to the plate for the
First strikeout for Cooper Harris.
13, Noah Nelson.
Excuse me, second.
All right, now it's pitcher v. pitcher here. With Noah, number 13 for the Fay.
Guys, I heard to burst the bubble, but they just hit a home run. And it wasn't us, it was
I think this ball
Oh.
crushed to center field. And it's going to hang up.
Wow.
It's just short of the warning track.
Talk about straight away. sir.
Man,
He was
oh,
splitting
man.
The 370 mark on that. Good job by Lane Vegas again, though. Kid can read the ball off the bat. He ran to a spot, got behind it with plenty of time, made it look easy.
Here's the DH, Talon Morgan.
Ellie is checked in. She's back home from practice. She's watching now and says they better pull it together. Yes, ma'am. Aye, aye, Captain. Captain Ellie. Good pitch.
She did not give me any good places to eat on Tuesday because she said she wasn't going.
Oh, well, there's that. Nothing in it for her.
I offered.
He went.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
that's a strike.
Yep.
0-2. Offered to buy her dinner.
Man, turned down free food. That's not like Ellie.
Yeah, but it was, we're going to
Well,
be eating at 10.
Yeah, that's true. It was late. Probably wasn't many options. I could go for a bucket of fried chicken. She's not that type. So, hey, good pick, Laura. Now Dawson
All
Hicks is
right.
limping again.
Guess what?
Gosh.
It's the first 1, 2, 3 inning.
Well, we got the zero.
Mustangs have had.
We got the zero. we
Only
were
the
looking
second
for.
time the Santa Fe hasn't scored.
Yeah, nice little 8-pitch inning for Cooper Harris after somewhat labored stint in relief there in that last bottom half. So
We will head to the 7th inning. This is going to be it. We'll keep it here. Joe Hollier along with Cade Lyko, our QA. Chuck Licata, our producer, Jennifer Hollier. It's been a good night for baseball. It's been a crazy game. Been a couple of lead changes, and these kids have on both sides have been putting it all out there. And again, it's been chippy, but it's always chippy. And a really good crowd here on hand in Santa Fe to watch this game. Santa Fe, LaPorte, and Friendswood, all with 2 losses at the top of District 25A, and just whoever gets this one, is sitting pretty good. Now, LaPorte does have a tie break against Santa Fe because they won both their games. They split with Friendswood, and then Friendswood, if they could split with both, would be great for them. But if they lose, then they've lost 2 to Santa Fe.
yeah.
And so then, that ends up dropping them down into third. And so this game has huge implications
Yeah, I wouldn't
on this
call
district.
it a must-win, but it's
Right.
about as must-win as you can get early, or relatively.
And
it's not early in the season, but
and honestly, it's your first glimpse of what playoff games are like, right? I
Yeah.
mean, this is these are pressure situations, and you're going up against good talent, and so it's a good game to test your mettle.
that's it. But if you tell me we've got a one-run deficit and we've got Holcomb and Lara leading off the inning, I like our chances. So they need to come through here.
Holcomb takes.
No,
Wow.
that ball is in the batter's box.
Wow,
That is not
okay.
a strike.
All
Goodness
right.
gracious.
Holcomb's
They
one
don't need any help, Blue.
Holcomb's 1 for 3. I had a better chance of catching that ball standing over here.
Well, it's
I'd go out. Yeah, I'd go out there again.
I mean,
that's smart pitching
credit.
there,
Yeah,
buddy.
absolutely. You're not going to hit it. So
One ball,
might as
one
well.
strike.
Goodness.
Well, it's getting late. Us old people don't like to eat late. That pitch in there for a called strike. Holcomb not happy with that one either, but that was up and out.
Well, you got to flush it. You got 2 on you. You have to flush it. I would call time, step out, gather my thoughts here.
At this
and
point, you kind of
regroup because you've got to protect.
Noah, he's setting up outside again.
Oh my gosh! You got to be kidding me, Blue. I mean,
Hey,
to Holcomb.
though, credit to Nelson.
Absolutely, you got to go there. He's giving it to you. You got to throw it there. But to Holcomb's defense, he can't cover 8-10 inches off the plate. I mean, that's where that ball's at. That's just a tough strikeout for Holcomb.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, if you're going to get that,
man.
they're going to do the same thing to Lara. Look, he's setting up 6 inches outside.
Well, to their credit.
Yep.
I mean, like we said, if he's giving it to you, take it because you can't hit it.
Wow, that last one may have been the worst.
That's a strike.
That's a strike. That one's a strike. There's no arguing
To a
that
kid
one.
that doesn't hardly ever strike out to get rung up like that is that's brutal, man. Poor guy.
Well, especially in this situation, you need a runner,
Yeah.
right? He's just trying to get on base any way he can. And honestly, he should have been looking at a 3-0 count.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike to Lara.
Don't ever say that ever again. Don't. Never.
Hold on, wait for the call.
Yeah,
Call to the ball.
I think even that one was too far up.
Williams started, Talon Morgan relieved, and now Noah Nelson is trying to wrap it up for the Indians. They lead 8-7 here in the top of the 7th. Mustangs down to the last 2 outs.
Got one to hit there. He missed a spot, left it over the plate, and Laura couldn't do anything with it there. So got to be tough here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One thing's for sure, you cannot leave it up to the umpire. You have got
Caden
hold
Wells
your
on
own.
deck.
There you go.
Just got a piece of it. (9:21). These 7 o'clock starts. Tough. Lara almost hit one out against Texas City. Hit one up against the wall.
It made me laugh.
This ball popped up.
Get out of here. Get out of here, ball.
Will it get to the out of play? It does.
Laura did one hop to left field wall earlier in the game, so he does have some opposite field power too. Doing a good job here protecting with 2 strikes. See if Laura can get one he can drive here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the count runs full.
It made it easy on Laura there. That ball
Yeah.
was way up.
Yeah, even the umpire could not screw that one up. Payoff pitch coming to Laura.
Oh, good pitch.
That was a defensive swing, just trying to stay alive, but back-to-back strikeouts. And it's up to Caden Wells to try and extend this inning.
For the Mustangs, number 2, Caden Wells.
Yeah, Laura has to go after that pitch. That ball's
Oh,
going to be called a strike. Whether it's
strike or not.
there or not, it's definitely
Yeah.
going to be. So
No.
he has to do it.
Nelson threw the perfect pitch.
Yeah, he did. That was a great pitch. Now you got to find a way to extend this game here, Wells.
That pitch called a ball.
And it was.
Wells is due to hit one up the middle. Takes a strike down the middle.
It's okay. I'm okay with taking a strike when you're trying to get somebody on base here. Make them earn it.
Wells 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts.
Good cut. Timed him up. That was a good cut. Just move the baseball, kid. Tough with 2. Move the baseball. Come on. You can do it.
The 1-2. Little chin music. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good purpose pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a really good purpose pitch. I would expect something down and away after that.
Throw that breaking ball here. It'd be a tough pitch to stay in on.
Come on, Wells. Come on.
2-2.
Ball's down and away. That's good pitching.
Yeah.
That's just excellent pitching. Didn't get the call, but that's exactly how you pitch a batter right there. Good job by Wells to lay off of that.
And he held on to it. That'll do it.
Exclamation point on a.
So it's the golden sombrero for Caden Wells as he strikes out for the 3rd time. This one to end the game, and the Mustangs will drop this one 8-7. Santa Fe moves to 8-2 in district, and that will be the 3rd loss. 7-3 now for the Mustangs. Once again, another good game between these two clubs, but Friendswood has not found a way to win here in a few years.
Yeah, it's been a tough go, and at least this was a more competitive match, but still a couple innings there in the middle that just kind of got away from Friendswood. That 3rd inning in particular, and that seems to always be the difference here.
Cooper Harris will take the loss for the Mustangs.
Yep.
And we will try and reset and everybody have a nice Easter break as we take a little time off and get ready for the last 2 games next week. For my compadre and my sweet partner over here running the whole show, you've done an excellent job, honey. I just want to say.
Fantastic
job. And our QA back in the studio, I'm Joe Hollier. We will see you next Tuesday. Friendswood drops this one 8-7. Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.